All right, the 12 laws of the universe. The law of divine oneness. What that's saying is that we are all one. This rock, those trees, those birds, you, me, every single being on this earth, we're all one. Just different levels of awareness. That's law number 1. Law of vibration. Everything has a vibration. Everything in the universe moves. And I am reading partially from this. I taught a course on it a while ago, but I'm going to be honest, I don't remember them fully. So we're going to do this together. Law of vibration. Vibrations and travels in circular patterns. The same principles of vibration in the physical world apply to our thoughts, feelings, desires, and wills in the etheric world. Each sound, thing, and even thought has its own vibrational frequency, unique unto itself. So that's what that's saying, is that everything is alive. Okay? What you consume, what you say, what you hear, every single thing that has a vibration, a sound, you consume that into your being. Remember that. Law of action must be employed in order for us to manifest things on earth. We must engage in actions that supports our thoughts, dreams, emotions, and words. So what that's saying is that what's the action that you're taking towards whatever it is that you're moving to? So law of action, you have to take action to become a master of your reality. You can't just sit around and be like, oh, well, my guides are going to take care of it. Well, yes, they will, but also you still have to get in your car and drive to the parking lot. Say, for instance, hey, guides, can you find me a parking spot? Right? I send them out. They go give me a parking spot. And then my action is that I drive and I look around and I trust that they found me one. Law of action. Law of correspondence. This universal law states that the principles of laws in physics that explains the physical world, energy, light, vibration, and motion have their corresponding principles in the etheric universe above. As above, so below. So whatever's happening, and again, there's a bunch of bugs out here, but I'm guided to channel and the soul TP that I have going on, but there's a million ticks and bugs. But it's not about Kayla the human, it's about the divine, and I am a divine conduit, so I do what I'm told. Crazy, I know. All right, so as above, so below. Whatever is happening above is also happening below. So what that means is that it's like sort of like the magician card when he's like holding the one arm up, one hand up, one hand down, as above, so below. Whatever is happening on this world is happening in the ether. There's more to it than I think that somebody else could explain it better, but that's the basic idea. Law of cause and effect. Nothing happens by chance or outside the universal law. Every action, including thought, has a reaction or consequence. We reap what we sow. There are consequences for what you do. What you give out, you get back. Remember that. So even selfishly, just be good to people because you don't want to get that in return. But if you're generally just a good person, and you reap what you sow, you have beautiful things because you do beautiful things, and that's amazing. We reap what we sow. Law of compensation. The universal law is the law of cause and effect applied to blessings and abundance. This also provides for us the visible effects of our deeds are given to us in gifts, money, inheritance, friendships, and blessings. So you'll be compensated. So what that's saying is that it's in alignment with with the law of cause and effect. As in, we reap what we sow. So you'll receive abundance when you give. Like, say, for instance, like you drive by somebody that have fresh eggs, and instead of leaving $3 for them, you leave them $20, right? Just because you pay for the toll behind you. You give someone a gift randomly. You give someone a free reading. You give someone, I don't know, anything. Just giving from your heart because they're you and you're them. Like, we want everyone to evolve and ascend into 4 or 5D. Whether or not that service to self or service to others, honestly, in the book of Ra, it doesn't matter, which sounds bizarre. But you can get to 4D and 5D, service to self or service to others, but you have to pick one. If you're just sitting in ignorance in your subconscious, you're not going anywhere. So law of attraction demonstrates how we create the things, events. Everyone knows about the law of attraction. But what about all the other laws? This one's huge, and everyone doesn't realize that there's actually 12, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Law of attraction. Basically, you attract what you are. Demonstrates how we create the things, events, people that come to in our lives. Our thoughts, feelings, words, and actions produce energies, which in turn attracts like energies. Negative energies attract negative energies. Positive energies attract positive energies. So that definitely got distorted quite a bit as it became really popular, but it is true, but you have to take action as well. And if you're releasing subconscious patterns, that doesn't mean you're going to attract. It's like there's this thing where people spiritually bypass because they're like, oh my God, if I think negative, I'm going to not attract my dream. No, bitch, you have to release that shit. You're not going to attract anything negative just by looking at your shadow. Okay? So there's a balance there that has to happen. Yes, the law of attraction is true. Also, don't fucking spiritually bypass. Like, you have to heal it, or else you're going to keep attracting the same relationships, the same jobs, the same people, the same circumstances, and the victim mentality is going to set in, and you're going to feel trapped. So, yeah. Heal your shadow. If you want me to do a video on that, I will. Just let me know in the comments below, please. So the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. I love this. All persons have within them, you, because you're human, have the power to change the conditions of their lives. Higher vibrations consume and transform the lower ones. Thus, each one of us can change the energies in our lives by understanding the universal laws and applying the principles in such a way as to affect change. So that's alchemy. So say, for instance, I'm like, fuck this, I hate this job, I hate this person, blah, 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 they're so annoying. And then I stop and I say, wait, what am I supposed to be learning here? This is coming up for a reason. Oh yeah, that's a subconscious pattern. Okay. And then all of a sudden my perception shifts, and thank you, universe, for showing me that. That's a beautiful example of transmutation of energy. So that happens naturally, regardless. When you switch your perception, even if you're unaware, people that aren't like on the spiritual path, however you want to word it, which is, there are no labels, everyone's on a spiritual journey. But anyhow, next one, law of relativity. Each person will receive a series of problems, tests, this is your initiation, for the purpose of strengthening the light within each of us. Each of these test lessons to be a challenge remain connected to our hearts. When proceeding to solve the problem, this law teaches us to compare our problems to other problems, which happens with the law of comparison. So one of the laws of the universe is that you'll be given a series of tests to help you build strength, right? What are you going to do with that energy? You know? You've been given these things for a reason. I know it's really hard when really terrible things have happened to people, but at the same time, it's like, dude, just switch your fucking perception. Like, I know that sucks. I've been abused. I fucking was a heroin addict. Like, my mom committed suicide. Like, don't even tell me that you can't do it, because you can. I share that just with the purpose of, like, saying you can switch your perception with anything. Anything. Like, I've manifested the life that I've wanted through these laws, through trusting the divine. And I know that you can do it too. So please learn these laws, and we can do it together. We can have a class. We can do a video on each one. This is for you. So please comment below and let me know. Let's get moving. So law of polarity. Everything is on a continuum and has its opposite. Light and dark. Male and female. What else do we got? Light and dark. Male and female. We could also do shame and perfectionism. Those are two opposites. Someone might disagree, but basically everything has a polar opposite. Let's see here. We can suppress and transform undesirable thoughts by concentrating on the opposite pole. It is the law of mental vibration. That also goes hand in hand with the law of relativity. Like it's alchemy. So a lot of alchemy here. Law of rhythm. Let's see. Everything vibrates. Mercury is about to go into retrograde, so pardon me. Everything is on a continuum and it has an opposite. I already read that. Law of rhythm. Everything vibrates and moves to certain rhythms. These rhythms establish seasons, cycles, stages, and perhaps stages of development patterns. Each cycle reflects the regularity of God's universe. Masters know how to rise above negative parts of a cycle by never getting too excited or allowing negative things to penetrate their consciousness. So rhythm, it's like surfing. Ride the waves, you know? Don't attach onto them. Just ride the waves, observe. Oh, wow, yeah, I see that. Okay, yeah, move through it. Why hold on to it? Let it go. Law of rhythm. Okay, it's moving. If you have any questions, please comment below or send me a private message, KaylaDivineChannel. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Last one, law of gender. The law of gender manifests in all things as masculine and feminine. It is the law that governs what we know as creation. The law of gender manifests in the animal kingdom as sex. This law decrees everything in nature is both male and female. Both are required for life to exist. So, like Father Sky, Mother Earth. I'm in a female body, but I have masculine and feminine, you know. Right side of the body is feminine. Left side is masculine. It's like, you know, what else do we have, Spirit, for the law of gender? Yeah, the animals goes hand in hand with the polarity too. Cool. So those are the laws, the 12 universal laws. Learn them, get familiar with them. I also am going to get familiar with them because clearly since I'm reading from this, I have to do more, not research, but sit with them and perhaps remember them, you know. I'm sure a lot of you are already utilizing them and don't even realize it, but it's just good to be aware of them. So, all right. So if you'd like a private session, Reiki, yoga, past life retrieval, let's see, tarot readings, oracle readings, spiritual coaching, KaylaDivineChannel at gmail.com. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. I love you all. Oh, and TikTok. I love you all so much. Peace, much love, and namaste.